Hey, what's going on, guys? Alice here, bringing you another gameplay on the map Village. In this map, I'm using the ACR with the suppressor attachment. My perks are Sleight of Hand, Assassin Pro, and Stalker. I don't know why it says Blind Eye. That's one of the things that theater mode does. So when I start the match, it says perks that I'm using, which I'm not using, but I don't use Blind Eye. I'm using Sleight of Hand. Obviously, you can tell when I reload. It's a quick reload, or when I switch weapons. My secondary is the FMG9's Akimbos. So for this gameplay, what I really wanted to talk about is kind of how I navigate the map and how I use the minimap to my advantage. In my first commentary, I said one of my play styles is I stay away from my teammates, you know, so I always go the opposite way of which way they go. So that's what I kind of want to go into a little bit more detail. So basically, what I kind of try to do is wherever my teammate is looking, I'm not looking. So for example, if they take a certain route, I'm just going to go the opposite way like I just did right there. So I'm going to assume the enemy is right over here. So if all the teammates are all behind me or on the side of me, I'm always going to go wherever my teammates are not. So give that a try, see how that goes. It always seems to work out for me. So a couple things that you could use is the skulls. So you see the death skulls right there. So you know that if a teammate dies around there, there's probably someone around there, unless they die by a predator missile. Which, that's another thing you can use. You can use the predator missiles. If you don't have a headset or something, and one of your own teammates calls in a predator missile, and you kind of see in what direction they shoot the predator missile. So I kind of assume that whatever direction they're shooting the predator missile at is where the enemy kind of is. But like I said, I'm kind of going with the instinct or assumption. I'm still working on learning all the spawn points, but basically the spawn points are pretty simple to memorize or kind of figure out or guess once you play for hours, or once you get into playing, you know, once you're like get into Call of Duty and you play for, you know, a couple days or so. Game time, that is, not just like 1 hour game time, but once you play for, you know, say you're like an 8th prestige or 7th prestige, you probably play the game a lot, and you kind of figure out where the spawn points are on team deathmatch. Sometimes they're a little tricky because you'll get someone to spawn someone right behind you, which has happened to me. So I'll post videos of that later on, and I don't like that. But so right here, I kind of figure that my teammates are on the side of me, so they're probably going to be over here, which there's a few of them. I get a predator missile. From here, I get the attack helicopter. Actually, before I get the attack helicopter, I think I killed 2 guys with my FMG9s, which is pretty cool because I forgot to do the animated load. You know, when you switch over your FMG9s, it does the little flip thing. I forgot to do that. So I ran out of ammo. Flip it up right here. Oh wait, not yet. My bad. I think after I get the Reaper, well, it'll happen. Just watch. But yeah, I'm low on ammo, so I kind of try to camp it out here, try to get a couple more kills so I can pick up my Reaper before dying. So after I die, then I really don't care. So I get my Reaper there, and here it comes right here. So I'm down to my ammo. There's 2 guys pop up. I mean, my teammates are all behind me, so I kind of assume they're going to come on this way. So right here, I got pretty lucky right there. I forgot to do the animation load. So I get a few kills with my Reaper. Let's just watch this for a bit. But yeah, I like the Reaper. The Reaper works good in this map in the Village. Sometimes I forget to change my kill streak out. If I don't run Reaper, I usually run with the H6 Overwatch or the Pavlo. Sometimes the AC-130, but I don't get many kills with the AC-130 as I do with the Pavlo. So I'd rather just have the Pavlo up in the air or the H Overwatch, and I just get some gun kills on the ground. The Reaper kind of limits you to that. You got to be controlling the Reaper, so you can't really be running around at the same time. So right here, you see that my teammates are all pushing up down the village, so I'm just going to come around the opposite way. Right here, I just died because this guy has a better head glitching spot than I do, and he sees me. I don't see him. I didn't even know he was there at all. But when I do forget to change my Reaper, I'll get stuck in a map like Lockdown. The Reaper's not that good in that one, at least not for me. But I do like using Reaper in matches. And the maps, what maps I like using it? Baccarat, that's one of them, so I call it Baraka for Mortal Kombat. If you guys like Mortal Kombat, I usually just call it Baraka. Village is a good one, I just said that. And there's another map, I just can't recall which one. Hardhead is, it's okay, it's decent. Sometimes some of the construction buildings get in the way. And Dome would be another good one to use the Reaper at. I tried using it in Bootleg, but that big transit system or the railroad gets in the way. Everybody just hides underneath that. But for the most part, right here, what I'm trying to do is just pushing up. My teammates aren't over here, so I'm just going to try to come over here. And I know they're probably going to be spawning back here. It's one of the spawn points, especially when you first start the match. Further down where my gun is looking, it's where most people spot. I didn't even see this guy was just camping down on the ground, so I was pretty pissed off that he just sat there. And I think he was there for almost like the entire game, so I just try to kind of avoid that area. But right here, I think I die one more time, or I get my payback on someone, one or the other. I guess not. Never mind. Somewhere around there, there's a guy who's trying to shoot a chopper down and get him. I pick off a couple more guys here, but I'm still, like I said, I'm still just staying away from my teammates. I kind of call my teammates decoys, I like to call them. So if you ever hear me say decoys, it's because I usually let them go first. If I don't know if someone's going to be there, I'll let my teammate go first. Unless I'm in a party, then they're not decoys, they're teammates. But mostly these randoms, they just run around, kind of assume they're just going to be decoys, and I let them take the death. If they're alive, then I assume no one's there, and then it's all clear for me to go. Right here, I'm just trying to chase this guy down. He's like, I don't know why. I really wanted to kill this guy. I saw him. I think I spent quite a few time looking at him, and I don't. At the end, I don't end up killing him. I don't know when he like disappeared. It was real fast. But it's almost coming up towards the end here. I get a few more kills. I grab a predator missile right here after I slice this SAM turret. I missed it with the predator missile. I don't know why. I was thinking I could hit them when they're inside the cave. But right here, like I said, use your predator missile. See, I know there was 3 guys right there. So they're going to come out the cave. So I wait right here. At the end, these guys assumed that I was camping the spot right here, but I wasn't, because I clearly saw. I hope you guys liked the video, but that's how I kind of used the map to my advantage. If you want me to go into a little bit more detail on a different map, but let me know. I'll see you guys later. Peace.